Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and if you are new here, welcome to the channel. Of course, Happy New Year. My name is Nick, and here we do talk toys and pop culture of all kinds, and sometimes, just sometimes, we do talk a little shit about other subjects. But today we're going to do something that's true to form on this channel, and we are going to do another toy review. This one is going to be from the McFarlane DC Multiverse line. It is going to be the Powersuit Lex Luthor. Now, it's not going to be the standard release. It's going to be the release from Darkseid War with the chair. He's still wearing the Kryptonian armor, but he has the Darkseid type chair where he gained the anti-life equation. And we'll go ahead and take a look at it. I mean, it's an awesome figure. I was able to pick it up at my local Ross when Ross had a lot of things during the Christmas break. So, guys, without further ado, let's punch in and take a look at Lex. Alright guys, so you know how we do on the channel, we check out the box first. Of course, this is a standard McFarlane DC Multiverse box. You'll get your 22 move-in parts up here, your McFarlane Toys logo, 12+. You'll see Lex Luthor here chilling in the box. Big old DC Multiverse logo at the bottom, Lex Luthor Powersuit. You'll see in the box Lex standing in the chair, and of course you get the trade-in card with the art from the back of the box and the stand. You look around the side, of course, standard again, it says Lex Luthor, Justice League, The Darkseid War. Again, a story I highly urge you read. If you haven't, it is from the New 52. About 2016, 2017 it came out. Really, really good story. If you look here, of course, we've got the McFarlane Toys, Lex Luthor Powersuit, Justice League Darkseid War, and again, it'll have a couple blurbs here about a trading card. Some really, really cool figure photography. You come down here, of course, and it'll say collect them all, and it'll have some more figures from this series. You'll go over here, of course, it's got Cosmic Group there. I mean, it's got a few things. It's got all of McFarlane's social media. You'll, of course, flip the box, and you'll get the legal ease here, and the barcode, should you need that. I will leave that up for a moment so you can pause. And here we have Lex Luthor out of the package. No funny poses, no anything like that, but if you look, I mean, he is the standard McFarlane figure. He does stand a bit awkwardly. One hip seems to be dropped down further on my version of the figure, so it's really odd to get him to stand without the use of the figure stand that comes with it. It does have some articulation limitations in the shoulders and things going all the way around due to the rubber pads up here. Be careful with those, they will come off. The head does not rotate 360 because of the collar around the back of the neck. But it does have the standard rotation and up and down a McFarlane does. It does have the ab crunch, the waist swivel. Of course, it does have McFarlane's ball jointed hips. There is no thigh cut to speak of on this figure. We do have double jointed knees. Again, be careful with those because the knee pads do tend to pop off because they are glued on. I have seen several people actually pop those off during reviews, and they've had to glue them back into place. The knees, again, are double jointed. There is no boot cut. The feet do swivel all the way around. They rock back and forth, and they do have up and down motion. Also, they do have toe, I guess you would call it toe crunch. I guess it's toe rock, something like that, but it is articulated at the toes. You come up here to the arm. Of course, it does have the bicep swivel. The arms do come out. It does have double jointed elbows. And, of course, the same wrist rock and wrist rotation. Now, guys, the paint apps on this guy are really great. This is, of course, the version of Lex when he did have the Apocalypse armor and he was pretending to be Superman. And he did actually gain the anti-life equation and technically become Darkseid. So, you know, Lex had an awful lot of overpower at that point, I think. But the story around it was really, really good. So you guys could check that out. But you look at the paint apps on it, they are pretty clean. There's not much paint or dry brushing on the body to speak of. I do like the red accents here and there, and I do like the wrist gauntlets. You flip him around, of course, and everything is blue, but it does have a lot of nice detail there for the spine and things like that. And, of course, you flip him back around forward, and the head sculpt is nicely detailed and painted. Guys, let's check out the chair that comes with Lex. So here is Darkseid's chair that comes with Lex Luthor. Again, nothing special to speak of. A piece of beige plastic with a little bit of brown and black dry brushing. But it does the job, and it does look stony enough. It does look like it was molded from 3 or 4 pieces of plastic and just kind of slapped together. It's an interesting accessory, and it does work well with other figures, but you turn it around, and the only thing I'm very sad about is there is no detail to speak of on the back of the chair. But if you display it face forward, who's going to be looking at the back of the damn chair anyway? But again, like I said, a lot of really cool detail and carving here. You've got Darkseid's Omega logo. I mean, the chair is really nice, and it is a pretty good accessory, and you can use it with a few other figures. So, final thoughts on this guy. I mean, solid 8 out of 10 for me. You do know I love the bad guys, so this Lex Luthor was a must-get. I'm a huge fan of DC's villains and Marvel's villains, so it was a no-brainer to pick this up, especially at the price point that it was. And Toddy Mac did a really good job with this figure. A lot of people aren't real fond of it, but I think it's awesome. Hey guys, thanks for hanging out with me today and checking out the McFarlane DC Multiverse Powersuit Lex Luthor. It is from the Darkseid War series. Of course, it was a 2016-2017 set of comics from the New 52. If you haven't read it, I highly urge it. It's actually a really, really, really good story. So guys, offshoot of that, channel is growing exponentially. We are this close to 3,000 subscribers. So if you haven't yet and you do like this kind of content, I urge you to hit that like button, the subscribe button, and that notification bell so you know when I post more. It may not seem like much, but it does mean the world to me, and you guys are absolute legends for it. That said, what I'll do is I'll go ahead and leave a link below if you liked this figure, just like always, so you can purchase one of your own from somewhere like Amazon or the Big Bad Toy Store or something like that. And on that note, guys, keep collecting, stay legendary, and I will see you later.